picture.
Yeah, send me that picture too. Yeah, send to the group chat.
So,
We just gonna all save
y'all,
it.
today our title is "Who You Calling a Hoe?" Period.
I'm calling you a hoe.
No. What's the hoe? Question mark. Yeah, get on that shit. And subtopic is. Oh yeah, I forgot we got these today. I'm so used to not having these.
My mic check.
And today on Steve Harvey show, looking at
on the Steve Harvey show.
Talk about Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey got some good shows.
First of all, Steve Harvey a judge now.
Oh yeah, let's talk
at
about
this point, everybody can be a judge, and I'm done.
No, let's talk about it.
I want to be a judge.
I need to change my occupation because I'll come from being a felon. And guess what? It's possible out here. You know what I mean? I didn't let the felony hold me back. It's only right if I can be a judge.
I'm just feeling like,
listen, it's free. Look,
you can't let that hold
here,
you
man.
back.
Is Judge Judy real? Because I want to know if Steve Harvey became a judge.
No, Judge Judy definitely real.
Is she really a judge?
It's
I feel like
definitely
after her,
Judy definitely
everybody
real.
became a judge, and I just feel like I'm scared.
Nah, I feel like it started with Mathis. Like,
you think so?
Because nigga called everybody crackheads on the show, bro. Like, who called everybody crackheads? Like, the nigga said, "Oh, so you gave the lady $200 and you didn't see it? That sounds like a crackhead to me." Like, after that, like, it was just
you right.
Yeah,
You right.
Was,
I think when you come,
it's
only gonna be 3 of us, so we gonna use the cordless mics that just pick it up. Okay. You ain't gotta hold no mic. Hey, my friend said when she come on, she ain't hold no mic. Jasmine, you don't know her, but you'll get to know her.
Yes.
That's 1/3 of the boom boom room. Yeah. That's my baby.
Boom boom room. I'm a visionary.
Hey, y'all remember that childhood book?
No, you don't.
The Boom Boom Room?
Nope. These
No.
new
Y'all
ones. These
remember
my
the
other
Boom
friends.
Room?
I have
I'm
sets
nervous.
of
What kind of
friends.
book you been reading?
Right.
What kind of book your mom let you read?
Is that a thing?
Look, we
Right. What is going on?
do our intros again for Facebook because
Okay.
Instagram has got us,
Oh,
but
right.
Facebook has not. So, hello, Facebook. Welcome to the Dosage. Hey,
What
Dosers.
it do? What it do?
Today we have the Complex Podcast.
Complex meet the dosage.
Period.
Yeah.
We're a dose of complexity, okay?
Oh,
That's what we
baby.
are on this episode of Dose of Complexity.
It come together so well.
It do. It just sounds so nice. It's
I
like a
love it.
smooth drink. You know, just
You know what?
it was good on the
Might be
palate.
on to something.
Says bartender, like a smooth.
Right.
Like a smooth. It was on my
Might be
palate,
on
real
to
good.
something.
So I'm giving you guys my disclaimer on Facebook. I already gave it to my Instagram followers. Shout out to them. And you did make it, T. Okay. Give you guys the warning.
Extra AF. Yes.
Today is adult content day. And we're going to be talking our truth. So if y'all are not ready for that, then I want you to go ahead and share this and then politely log off so that your people can see it, but you ain't got to.
Tune the fuck on off now.
You know, I'm just saying.
Tune-
So our
tune
topic
the fuck on
today
off.
is who you calling a hoe?
Yeah.
Y'all felt that?
I called you a hoe.
I called you a hoe.
Oh,
And so subtopic is, the double standard against women and men and their sexuality and their awakening, their sexual awakening.
Double standard.
The double standard. Whoop, she breaking.
You okay now? He said.
one too many drinks.
She been
Okay,
on
Peter.
the
One, two,
Okay, Peter. She said.
table.
She said.
You don't have- you don't have fun till you hurt yourself.
All right, so I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell a little bit about yourself.
Start with the light skinned man first.
Yes, indeed. As y'all know, y'all see me on the complex, but for those of you that don't know, my name is Mickey Murdoch, also known as Craig to my complex members and everything like that. That's my alias and shit. So no, but introduced to me, man. I'm a many different talents, artist, as you can see, shit, complex member, all that, and definitely grateful to be on this show. And give y'all the dosage today. That's what we doing.
Yeah.
We're giving y'all the dosage today. So Mickey Murdoch in the building in full effect.
Okay.
I'm light skin part 2.
Hey.
I'm just kidding. I'm not light skinned. I'm Chae. I'm
Baby,
a
you
smooth
bright.
one. No. Don't say that. I like to be whatever 21 Savages.
Come on. He said, come on over to the light side.
Yeah. So whatever. I'm the smooth one, cool one, chill one, funny one, all of the above or whatever. I'm not an artist as they may think. I probably rap like one level better than Heaven, as you may know my homegirl can. Also, I'm a diva. I'm passing on to Cuz over here. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Well, what's going on is Ozeli in your belly at the what? Tell me.
Tell me.
Okay. All right. So I'm Ozell Phillips, one of the complex members, of course. I'm a man of many talents, like my brother over here said. I'm an artist as well, talk show host with my turtleneck on.
Yeah, very suave.
Funny guy, just real overall smooth guy. You know what I mean? I like to have a lot of fun, and today I'm excited to be on the Dosage with my girl Chae over here.
Okay.
We've known each other over 10 plus
Over
years.
10 plus years, for sure.
My girl done bought a
We go
house,
back.
and I'm
That's
so
what's
damn
up.
proud of her.
Oh
right now.
yeah, she in a good
I have
ass
to give her a
house.
shout out
It's beautiful
because
too.
I walked in this damn house and I said, "So how much is this for rent?"
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh no, I own it."
Period.
I said, "Oh, well, shit on me then." I said, "Okay then."
It was not like that.
I was
y'all.
like, no, it wasn't like that. But it was
She
like,
was so humble
but I
about
was,
it. She
she
did shit,
was,
though.
and I was really, and she did
did
shit.
shit.
It was like a humble shit. It was like a, I put it, but I'm not gonna tell nobody
Not
I
a
put it.
shark.
Looking ass. But no, I'm really excited to be on the Dosage, man.
Yay.
Congratulations to
Thank
you.
you.
Y'all, I just want to say shout out to Chae again because she got plenty outlets in this motherfucker, plenty drinks up in here. Like, got everything you need. Like,
No, it's outlets
like,
everywhere.
Outlets everywhere,
Outlets
and she got
everywhere.
the bathroom, water working in the basement.
Only
like,
my cousin knows shit.
yeah.
My cousin's the only person that knows shit like this.
Fancy.
It's the hood, but it's the bouginess as well in her.
She
like,
fancy.
Hey, she definitely walked in like that girl off of TikTok. Like, this is not.
Right. She said, what? She said 2. You got 3 plugs on you, bitch.
She got a recreational charger just
Right.
for gas. Like, oh,
She definitely said that. Like, you just got to charge it out here for the public?
yeah. Plenty of luxurious shit going on.
I hate her.
To my horn. I
Literally.
trying ginger
And
beer
of
for the
course-
first time. Like, goddamn.
It's wonderful. Isn't
It's one.
it? Delicious.
It's
It's
wonderful.
What the
Yeah, I gotta put
the
y'all
sauce
on the
boys
ginger
say
beer.
is tantalizing.
Is it good? Okay.
It's
Is it-
tantalizing.
You got my camera there.
Y'all,
Yes, go
again,
ahead.
I am Chae Harris. I am your hostess with the mostest. You know, I'm here
Yes.
every Wednesday at 7:30. And they are over here really
Drunk.
enjoying the ginger beer. But I'm here every Wednesday giving you your daily dose. So tune in, share it, follow us, follow everybody here.
Woo, woo.
I'm gonna post their tags and they links and everything underneath this episode live on both my Facebook and Instagram afterwards. Okay, so tune in with us. We getting ready to get this show on the world.
Tap in.
I
Tap
wanna
in.
try something, y'all. Okay.
Okay.
So y'all know this only my second episode, so I'm still getting my format together, but we just gonna rock and roll. I want to
Yes.
try something I want to call WTF.
Okay.
So I want y'all to think of y'all WTF moment, like something that y'all just want to talk about. Like it could be current events, it could be news, it could be whatever, it could be personal.
Okay.
Just think of a WTF moment, and we gonna share it. We gonna talk about it. Okay, that's
Okay.
gonna be our first part.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I had screenshot it, so I screenshot it.
No, Charlotte, I heard you.
I heard it. I was like,
Sorry.
He's a
Sorry,
player's
sorry,
fuck up.
shorty.
He's a
Players
player's
fuck up.
fuck up.
Fuck up. It's the crown.
Yeah.
It's
you know
the
it's
crown
some
for
bullshit
me.
with
Yeah, hey, 2 sips in, I'm like,
You said this liquor?
this it. Y'all know
This
how?
show tastes like juice.
This the one that gets you. He said, I ain't even tasting nothing like this.
Oh.
He said,
It's actually my favorite. I actually like this better than apple. No bullshit.
No bullshit.
It's not as syrupy.
Yeah.
It's
Apple,
lighter.
I feel like they was like
It's
syrup,
lighter.
sugar, brown sugar.
Speaking
I
of
mean,
Crown
look,
Royal,
alcohol.
if you see this and you want to give us some endorsements, we are happy
definitely.
to on
So
both the complex
we-
and the dosage. We are happy
when
to.
I go to the liquor store and I look at all them liquors and I say Crown it. If y'all need
Hey,
some
Crown.
sponsors, some endorsements, we need some.
We always got Crown on our damn
anything,
show. It's
you know what I
ridiculous.
mean?
It's
Yes.
ridiculous. It's
We
really
gotta
ridiculous.
Part 2. Yeah.
I'm like, can we change the liquor? Because we got Crown on that
Hey,
damn
look,
show.
hey,
Look at the episodes. Like, damn, it's a lot of Crown.
we gotta change.
Listen,
but
people
And I need
viewing,
my check.
if y'all know who to send this video to so we can get that endorsement, just comment.
Yeah,
Just
I need my
comment.
check.
I need my check. I need my coins.
definitely.
So my WTF, I wish I could go to my photos because I screenshotted a bunch of things. So we were talking about comedy earlier. So it was me and Michael. We were underneath Michael J. Curtis, who was here last week, you guys.
Well, shout out to Mike. I don't know you,
Shout
but
out
I
to
saw the
Mike,
episode.
You
Nice to
know?
meet you, brother.
We
Informally.
were talking about comedy earlier. And so Cat Williams made a statement that the cancel culture isn't like real, and that's not what stops people from doing comedy. And if the cancel culture is stopping you from doing comedy, you ain't really that funny.
Yeah.
Because if
Right.
all you got to talk about is talking about people, then you ain't funny. I love Cat. That's my main man. You know, he funnier than Kevin Hart.
That's
Fuck
facts.
with Cat.
And that's facts.
That's facts.
But I disagree. I disagree because when I think about Eddie Murphy and I think about like all the greats, Bernie Mac, even like Steve Harvey when he started, like they whole setup was talking about people, but we weren't so sensitive as a culture.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, no, we kind of wimps now. It's like I live in Milwaukee, and for those of you who are out of state viewing this, I live in Milwaukee, and baby, I will rib you. I will run a quick 30 on you ASAP.
You know what? I want to intervene because it's like this, like, and I feel like just as a world, we have become more sensitive and more, you know what I mean? But I feel like too, the way I grew up, yeah, I wasn't the type of person that, you know what I mean, a rib a motherfucker, but man, shit, I used to get ribbed so much, and it's like you gotta have that thick skin. And I feel like today, like, I was talking to this one person, and I was, you know, expressing my like the world got soft and shit like that, and she gave me another way to look at it, like, you know, the awareness we have today, you know what I mean, it's not the awareness we had, you know, enlightening on situations and shit like that. But for me, if you don't go through no shit, and if everything, you know, that's offensive and shit, like how would you know how to move forward, or even, you know what I mean? Cancel culture is good because I feel like it's a good thing, because for the most part we canceling the right motherfuckers. You know, for the most part. I mean. No.
You hear my siren going on?
Your shit. On your fucking shit.
For the most part, canceling. But this is what I have a problem with. No, this is what I have a problem with the cancel culture. We can't cancel every fucking thing, especially with comedians. Comedians is the one outlet that can talk about any and everything. That's what makes a comedian a comedian. But I feel like with this cancel culture shit, you got to go through some shit. You know what I mean? When I had to go through some shit. You know what I mean? I had to get ribbed to be this funny motherfucker, the rib motherfucker. But I had to go through this shit to make me a stronger person. If we canceling everything, you ain't never gonna go through shit. So when you face a crisis,
I feel like there has to be a balance, honestly, because I feel like I feel what you're saying. Like the awareness is okay. I feel like we are more aware than some of the situation that's been going on, that's not funny and that is hurtful. So it's okay to be aware, but then, damn, we can't have a little bit of fun. Like, cause I feel like, you know what I mean? Cause I feel like, you know, now it's like we can't talk about shit. We can't make a joke about shit. We make a joke about anybody that happens to be like let's say they are trans or anything like that, or homosexuality or anything of that nature, even being black. It becomes they need to be canceled. Oh, that was offensive. Damn, when we was in the streets in the hood, it was funny as hell. You know, growing up, it was funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? And if they were offended, you know, it's okay to say you're offended, and it also builds tough skin. So I feel like tougher skin, in my opinion, I feel like, you know, we should be more aware and be a little bit more sensitive to certain things, or certain things, leave it alone. You know what I mean?
One of my viewers
find
said,
the middle
you
ground,
can't
find
even
a
cuss
balance
on Facebook.
You can't even.
Right, it's you can't like.
Bro, you deleted my tweet. You can't do that.
Right,
Put
like
it back.
Right.
Freedom of speech. Put it back.
But you know what though? I'm like this. I'm a strong believer in, if it's true, that shit is funny. No matter what race, no matter what's what.
No matter what you're talking about.
You know what? Because listen, I grew up and I've been around gay people. I've been around all type of people. It doesn't matter. But most of the people I've met, if you start with them, they gonna hop on your ass. And I feel like these people have to went through something, and you just can't avoid everything. What I'm saying is as a person, you got to earn your respect. If all you looking for is an outlet to where you find stuff offensive and an outlet to that, if you know, own up to that shit. Not only own up to that shit, stand up for yourself. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
So my question is it really cancel culture, or is it making people be accountable for the things? So the part of cancel culture that you like, I feel like it's just when we make people be accountable. Like when we cancel people for doing things that are really unacceptable, that's one thing. But canceling people because they have an opinion on something that we disagree is a different thing. So like personally, and I don't care, I'm an ally, and everybody who know me know I'm an ally. However, I don't feel like they should have tried to cancel the baby for what he said. I feel like you knew the person the baby was when he became famous. He ain't never lied about who he been. He ain't never switched up. He ain't never fake the funk, as we like to say. Like he is who he is, and sometimes just like when Boosie say stuff, you know it's Boosie.
Yeah.
Like you can't cancel Boosie for being Boosie.
But I fuck with Boosie. But you know what though? I would say that even on the baby situation, I feel like, and this is my personal opinion, nobody should, because it's an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you get a certain level of maturity and grownness, it's like this. If something bothers you that much, you're not in tune with your star player.
Say
You
that
know
shit
what I
again.
mean?
You
If
some
something
buddy-
bothers you that much, and real shit now,
That's the
not
one.
granted,
Do.
you know, me and the baby different motherfuckers. I probably wouldn't have said that, but listen,
Right.
okay, he said that, but people that's at the show for the baby is at the show for the baby.
For the baby.
You know what it
And they
intends.
know-
when you go to a show for Boosie, you go to a show
Show
for
for
Boosie.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's like this. If you don't like what's on the TV, you can change the channel.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like not everything, like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I feel like what he was saying was funny and true.
Mhm.
Right.
You know what I mean? And people want to always take it to this extent, but sometimes it's not even that deep.
It's go ahead.
No, I'm gonna say now. I got
Wait. Can somebody tell me the baby situation before we keep chiming in?
You want
I
to
will.
go ahead?
Yeah.
So basically at a show, he was, talking this shit, and he was like, "Hey man, make some noise if you ain't sucked dick before you came in the show." You know what I mean?
No.
I mean,
No, it was more. He was talking about AIDS.
He said
was talking
make
about-
some noise if you ain't got AIDS and you ain't
Yeah.
nasty. Make sure some and
Yeah.
it was now. I'll say this. It was offensive. I don't think it was cancelable, but I think it was very offensive.
And
What he
that's
said
my
was
thing.
it was offensive.
It was offensive, and
was
that's when you
offensive.
allow people to learn from them. Like
yeah.
the baby ain't been famous for 30, 40 years, so he been in the industry and he just know when he got people and he got all these and he been training and he been mentored. No, he a new artist. He from the hood, and let's be honest. We got two type of hood niggas in the world. Hood niggas who are really straight, who are damn near homophobic, or three types who are damn near homophobic. You got the ones who are secure in themselves, who are not. They cool. You are what you are, whatever, and they still hood niggas. But then you got those hood niggas who are on the DL. So them the three type of hood niggas you get. Now, I don't think he on the DL, and that's just me personally because I think he got nice dimples and a smile. But but other than that, like you cannot dictate how he feels. Like, and we just know. When you go into certain neighborhoods and you deal with certain type of crowds, that's what you're gonna get, and that's why you don't go fuck with them certain type of crowds. Like you let them be them in the corner over there.
I do feel like this. I feel like what he said was offensive. I do feel like it was out of line. I ain't gonna cap you. It was out of line because I don't feel like people should be canceled because I feel like what if life cancels you? What if God cancels your ass? Right. We all be canceled in this bitch. You know what I mean? Be 100 with you. You know what I mean? It's some real talk. Real talk. I just feel like he shouldn't have been canceled. I feel like what he said though should have been educated. And he should have educated himself at this point. I do feel like, yes, he is a new artist, but he is at a place where he's becoming really way more, influential and way more mainstream. So
but that's a lesson that he has to learn in his maturity.
Right.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Steve Harvey, the comedian, ain't Steve Harvey now.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Now, Dave Chappelle, Dave Chappelle wasn't offensive to me. To me, what he was saying,
That was actually funny.
It was funny, and it was like, and he has a transgender secretary.
But just think about it.
You know what I mean?
If right, he's more educational.
Exactly.
But just think about it. If Dave Chappelle came out with the Dave Chappelle show in 2021, they would cancel him. You get what I'm saying? And that's a fact. They would cancel him.
You know
If he
what,
came
though?
out with
What-
Dave
and no, but listen though, and Dave Chappelle, but one thing about it is like this. One thing about it that I fuck with Dave Chappelle on, bro, he's not like he always insert himself in his jokes. And that's one thing, and I feel like he's not homophobic, he's not transphobic, he's not none of that. And I feel like sometimes it's just like, bro, you gotta take a joke.
Yeah,
it's life. You know what I mean?
We take so many black jokes for God's sake.
And I was just about to say that. I was about to say, listen, I feel like if you ain't beating nobody and you ain't killing nobody, you don't need to be canceled because black people are niggers, all type of stuff, and we are the butt of every joke.
We know it. When y'all go home, it ain't no fucking behind our back. We know y'all
We
be going
know
to
it.
y'all people
And-
talking
but you know
like
what?
that.
But you know what though? I'm a strong believer is if that listen, even if it's aimed toward whatever race, our race, whatever, bro. If it's funny, if it's true, bro, that shit. I'm a strong believer of that shit is funny. If it's true,
Yeah, it's true.
that shit is funny. Like
No, because why they put the hot sauce on the toes in that movie like that? That was not
Hilarious. Hilarious.
for those of y'all that don't know the movie, but you know what? But you know what though? That was the most accurate shit in the world. That motherfucker had government cheese, and that motherfucker had the kids' lunch was a hot dog.
But just think about it.
The kids was gonna
hey, it was on the toes. It was on the toes then, but according to Drake, it's really in the coochie. So
shout out to my nigga Drake.
Shout out to Drake.
Hey. Real shit. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh my God.
Shout out Drake to that shit.
What Drake did was some real light skin shit, and guess what?
He gotta win. I ain't gonna lie. He gave light skinned niggas a win.
First of all, like this. Listen.
No. You explain the baby.
Go
I'm gonna explain this.
Go ahead, please.
So for the good people in the audience who do not know what Drake has done, okay, my brother,
my hero,
my light skinned brother from another mother. Okay.
He put us up.
He slept with a groupie or a model. She was really a groupie though. I don't care what you do. If you're an Instagram model, you just an Instagram model. You ain't getting runway model money.
You ain't working on runway.
You ain't runway model.
That shit.
Right.
He slept with her, and then he turned around, and when he went to the bathroom to discard of the condom that he used, first of all, shout out to my nigga for using the condom. He said he ain't getting trapped. Yes. He see what's going on with Tristan, and he do not want to be like him. Okay.
I'm not gonna deal with her.
So he went to the bathroom to discard of the condom, and he put hot sauce in it to kill the sperm. That's what he said, to kill the sperm. She went back into the bathroom after he left and tried to use tried to inseminate herself with the sperm like chicks do, and had hot sauce in her coochie, and she said it felt like flames in her vagina. But that's your fault because you tried to trap him.
And real shit is like this. It's like this. Even females that do it, though, digging females, whatever, is like this. But I feel like no. But real shit. But real shit. First of all, you have to Google some shit like that.
And how did you know to take it to the bathroom when you were having sex?
And you must have had the hot sauce already in the bathroom.
I need somebody to go to my Facebook page and look at the comments because Tone.
Right.
Oh, never mind.
But
we need to get a screen.
But you know what though? Drake is my new hero because I tell you like this. and this is what I say. Yo dumb ass. That's what your ass get.
That's what you get.
Because come on now, these motherfuckers, females, they getting a little few bands for fucking these artists and shit like that. Bro, take your food bands and take your bands that nigga give you and go ahead. What you did was you wanted to be sneaky and greedy. And granted, even if I don't understand it, I don't understand why my nigga, I ain't never put hot sauce. I just flush it down the toilet. But I'm glad he
always go though.
Hey, it don't. But I know females that condom right there.
It done went through the wash cycle. It done went through the heavy rinse.
That shit in themselves, and all it takes is that little what's the name. First of all, Drake, you did the right thing.
Drake, you did.
You did the right thing, and that was some light skinned nigga shit that I'm so proud of. For this month, it's Drake month.
Yeah, you
he to go for that.
Drake, you made me proud to have light skinned exes. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Right.
What she do?
Playing with me right now. She's playing with me right now.
Man, no.
What I'm clown.
No. First of all, that's what she.
So can we answer questions that need to be answered? Where did the hot sauce model come from?
Hey, nah, he had his Beyonce vibe on. He had it in his luggage.
He said, "Give me a disclosure."
He said, "I got this Tabasco."
But I mean,
in my bag.
I mean, but
okay. So you just got finished having. Okay, let's put it together. I just got finished having sex. I'm naked. I'm ass naked apparently because I ain't fucking in no drawers. Right? Okay, here we go. I'm ass naked. I'm getting up. When did you get the hot sauce?
So I got you. I got you. Y'all want to hear? Y'all want to see what happened in my head? This is what happened. I'm about to set the scene. Come on.
And that's okay.
Listen, nah. Never mind all that. I'm about to set the scene. Come on, scene. I'm about to describe it. So we just got done. Exactly. We just got done having sex. Having intercourse. Okay. Now I don't got my phone on me because I don't want you to have my phone. You know what I'm saying? Like most men, they put their phone on the nightstand or by their jacket. Right. So I'm assuming that he had his phone in his jacket pocket. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, "Ooh, I gotta go to the bathroom." He might have jumped in the shower. Or he might have had to use the bathroom. Yeah. So he goes to his pocket. He gets his phone. And while he's over there, he look back. And he like, yeah, this bitch sleep. And he reached in the pocket. And he pull out the phone and the 3 packets of Popeye's Louisiana hot sauce.
I love where this is going.
So
I love where this is going.
as he grabbed, all of his equipment,
That's some hot
and
shit.
he walks into
That's
the
what
bathroom. He closes the door behind him because don't nobody want to watch you, use the bathroom or do whatever.
Right.
Shorty sleep. He said, I got something for her. The bitches ain't about to get me. He slides it off. He squeezes it down. Make sure it ain't. Now, you know how you gotta check it? You squeeze it, make sure it ain't, dripping off the bottom. It ain't right.
When you put the hot sauce.
Yeah.
When you
So
put the
then
hot sauce
he
in,
opened the top and he
We're in the same team.
2.5 packets. 2.5 packets.
It's gonna kill all
2.5.
that.
It's gonna kill everything.
I'm kidding.
2.5 packets.
And you push the
Yep.
condom
And
together
he
so all
smushed
it
a
can
little
get
bit,
all
'cause
of
he
it.
said he wanted it to die. He wanted it to die.
And side note, let me
Thank you.
No, this
Please
is a
fire.
side note because I want you to continue. But this
You
is
know
a
what I'm
side
saying?
note.
You know what
This
I'm
is
saying?
how thirsty bitches is.
They is.
Do you know when you put hot sauce in there? I don't care how
It's red.
semen is. That shit is red. You was so thirsty, your ass didn't even look.
First of all,
Look in the
Yeah,
condom to see
I was
what's
like,
up.
and
Because
that's
listen,
the thing.
no matter what kind of condom it is, you can tell if the color is different. You put hot sauce in there,
Yeah, and
that
I
shit gonna be
believe-
a different color than
Yeah.
and I believe that he mixed it so thoroughly that it might have been cotton candy pink. That's what I think. It was cotton candy pink.
No, red and white.
I'm trying to figure out.
Red and white make pink.
No.
Yep,
No.
he.
I'm trying to figure out
mixed
who's
it.
carrying Louisiana hot sauce. Back in the day.
Listen, no. First of all, y'all know it's always depending on what airport you coming from. It's always a Popeyes
And
in
not-
the airport.
And not only always the Popeyes. I'm a type of person like this. I grew up with my mother used to have all type of. We had a drawer
Yeah. Oh,
where
yeah.
where this drawer
That's every black
it had
mother.
ketchup,
Uh-huh.
had honey,
Everything.
had hot sauce,
Everything.
a couple ranches in.
Yep.
Everything.
Look, a couple pieces of paper in the pen.
Yeah,
Right.
And I'm a strong believer in saving any napkins,
all of that.
all that.
All that. I
All
got a
that.
junk drawer upstairs.
My
I
grandma
got,
do that. I throw all that shit away.
Everything.
I say, throw this shit.
Everything.
Why the fuck is you saving this shit?
because you
She-
might
she
need it.
got soy
First of
sauce,
all,
sweet and sour sauce.
you know what my
she got
drawer?
everything in this.
You know what my drawer is full of?
What?
Soy sauce from William Ho's.
I
Before
throw all that shit
Williams
away.
Ho's
I will get
closed?
some. I will get some more. I will get some more.
Nah.
No. Because listen, first of all, it's a measurement tool. When I used to make my noodles at my
She
mama
keeps a
house,
lot of
my
them.
perfect combination was I'm gonna use 1 pack of the noodles, and for every pack of noodles, I got hot sauce and 2 packets of soy sauce. It was the perfect blend. You know what I'm saying?
I got it at home.
Right.
Overdo it. It's the perfect measurement tool. It's like taking a measuring cup.
I would definitely like to think that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what Drake
That's
did.
exactly what happened.
Memes about us on Facebook is because you call them the measuring tools and shit. Like,
Yeah.
this what
Right.
the fuck. This where we
Yeah.
get memes from.
Hey, that's
Do
cool.
black memes.
And
That's
that-
cool. And they should hold the soy sauce packet up and put the little lines on there.
Yeah. And definitely in conclusion, sweetheart, that's what you get.
That's what you get.
That's what you get.
She said, "I know that shit was pink, bitch. When you put
know
that in your
what's
coochie,
funny?
I
No, but
know it
seriously
was
though, just think about
not
it.
normal."
And even if you did not know it was hot sauce, you were gonna put pink semen in your vagina.
I
Yeah.
feel like it was orangish, but okay.
First of all, but you
Are you
so
doing,
but
color
listen though.
chemistry?
Yo,
Not only that though.
You know,
the Tabasco is like
you know,
oil based.
it
You know
might
what I'm
be-
saying? Like,
it
so I'm
might be
like,
a
I
salmon
gotta-
pink.
I gotta defend my
With a little
nigga
orange
Drake because
undertone.
you already know
I'll
you
take
that. I got
fucking
you.
with you fucking with a very promiscuous
right.
woman. He knew to wear a condom with this bitch. Not only to wear a condom, but I feel like he knew what type of chick this chick was.
Much like
I feel like niggas talk, you know. Hey, she got some good pussy and good head, but
Hey.
watch her. He said,
Hey,
don't leave her alone.
y'all-
He
hey,
said, don't leave her
and
alone.
I want all of
For too
y'all.
long.
I want all of y'all to not act like we ain't watched the game when they had the list.
Oh yeah.
When all of them, when Melody was on the list and she didn't know she was on the list, yeah, she was approved.
Oh no.
You was you was certified. That coochie was
I
certified.
restarted and forgot the season because I haven't
Mhm.
watched this since like 06,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
No.
hold up.
That coochie was
The
pre-approved.
game was
put
one
on
of
the
my
list.
favorite shows.
Yeah.
because the bitch was out here.
But my thing is, I'm not gonna lie. Like women do the same thing.
Right.
I've been
And I feel
Melody
like
was living her life, bro. Like
Yeah.
I don't even want to do too much on my nigga Melody. Melody was living her life.
She didn't start living her life for real.
Bro, once a
She-
nigga have a
she-
baby on you, it's free game,
Hold on,
bro.
wait a
It's free
minute now,
game.
wait a
Your
minute.
friends is in it.
Wait a minute. I would say
bro.
this though. She wasn't as innocent as she appeared. But-
Okay.
She was initially, but she
You know.
wasn't towards the
Hey.
end.
No, I feel like one time was
Hey.
justified when he had the baby, but other
Yeah,
times she
yeah.
was definitely forcing it.
Nah,
But-
No.
once she got
no.
into that life, she was in that life. But
Yeah.
before she got in that life,
Bro, I'm finna defend
Yeah.
Melody to the end, bro. Like, no,
You know
bro,
we ain't gonna
no.
get into that.
No,
But
bro.
but in
I see
conclusion-
a lot of it, bro.
that's your
I see
WTF
a lot
moment
of
because we ain't gonna
it.
talk about Melody for
I don't
you.
want to talk about it.
because I want to hear your
Still too
WT.
sore.
Yeah, what's your
I
W?
Hey, y'all
All
know
right.
when he saw her at the market when she was with her new boyfriend, he said her titties was poking out through the chest. You could see him through the shirt. Remember she showed up with her new dude?
Yeah.
He brought her the roses.
Yeah.
Had plenty of roses there waiting for her weeks. She ain't pulled up to the
And her
market.
titties was tittying.
And her titties.
Hey,
I'm
no.
like, you making no titties.
Wait, hold on. Do it again for my viewers.
You making no titties.
You ever seen Insecure? You like Insecure?
Yes.
Remember that part when Condola hit her on her? She said, "On your shit, bitch." She said, "Remember that extra?"
I'm about to do this with you.
She said, "That 2 inches you like, it got even longer."
Condola. Is that the one that had a baby with my nigga?
Yeah.
I don't like that bitch at all.
That shit funny.
I don't like that bitch at all.
hell.
I don't think nothing she did was funny.
that shit. Was
I don't
funny.
think
That
nothing she
bitch
did
was
was funny.
That bitch
Ooh,
was
she
I
took
don't
that
think
to
nothing
heart.
she did was funny.
She hurt.
She took that to heart.
Nah, she
Yeah,
hurt.
I
Yeah,
felt
that
that
was-
too.
All right, look. All right, we
No,
got
no,
you.
no.
Give me your
We got you.
No. You
Now,
know
he
what?
wants
I
yours.
gotta. Yeah, matter of fact,
Matter of fact,
no, I got a WTF.
Yes, go ahead.
And I want to I'm gonna make it, as light as I can. It's not a light no.
I got your back.
It's not a light situation, but you know what? I gotta, because recently has come up and a lot of people were uneducated about this situation. Emmett Till,
Whoa.
the story
You talking
about
the woman?
Emmett Till.
The movie.
Yes,
Yeah.
the movie. Now, granted, when I was younger, I really I had the full effect of learning about Emmett Till and really seeing the real interviews of his real family. You know what I mean, really learned about it. And there's a lot of people that's uneducated and just now really kind of getting up to date on the shit. Now, the reason why I wanted to, that's my WTF, moment is I wanted to talk about it is because I feel like definitely with the movies coming out and even the evidence brought upon in the confession that this white lady, yes, please pass
I
me my
got you. No
cup.
trip.
This white lady and the allegations she made to have this boy killed. Now I feel like this. You come for every. Now, not saying I'm not excusing nobody. Not but you come for every black artist years later, and you want them to be held accountable. You come for mostly everybody, and you want them to be held accountable 20 to 25 30 years later.
We're talking about
And
We talking about them
So-
black artists they be
so
trying to
for
defend.
those of y'all that don't know, Emmett Till went down south to visit his family.
Hold on. No, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Oh,
For those of you that don't know, you really need to go look up on your history
No,
because this
definitely
ain't
need to
even
look
been
up
this
on
ain't
your-
been old enough for nobody to not know.
Definitely to look up on your
Yeah.
It
history.
ain't no
For real, like really. So a lady lied. A lady said this boy whistled at Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
a
white
woman
woman.
of the Caucasian
The white
persuasion.
woman lied. The white woman said this
Sarcastic
boy whistled
persuasion.
at her, and this boy said some derogatory terms to her. Now listen, in the South at this time, you couldn't look a white person in their face. You couldn't do that. So not only did this woman lie, they went and beat this boy, hung this boy. They
Dragged
they
him in the back
cut
of the
his
truck.
eye out,
Back of the
dragged
truck.
him,
Mhm.
had a 75-pound fan around this boy neck,
Mhm.
beat him to
Yes.
where he was unconscious.
Mhm.
Now, this ain't the first time it had happened to
Unrecognizable.
somebody.
He had to have a closed.
Yes.
He had to have a
His
closed
tongue
casket.
taken out.
And
No, it's open.
I thought they closed.
no,
it.
it was an open casket.
His mama
Yeah.
decided
And
she
I'ma
wanted it
get-
to be open
yeah.
to see that.
And I'm gonna get to that. Yeah, no,
Okay.
and I'm gonna get to that though.
Uh-huh.
But okay, you did that. Now, the mother, I'm gonna tell you how strong black people are, and I'm gonna tell you how strong black women are, and they are really the backbone of this culture. They are really the backbone of this world.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, a man is the
You better talk your light
muscle,
skin
but
stuff.
no,
You better talk.
this world would not be run as it is without that woman.
That's
Mhm.
facts.
And without a black woman. Let's just keep it 100.
Talking fast.
Because in the back, we raised
by black women.
white people was raised by black
Y'all hear him
motherfuckers.
Talk.
Black
Let's
women.
let's keep it
Black women
100.
can't-
Talk.
He worked black women because
Yeah.
your mammy was black. It
Listen,
wasn't no
and-
white. It wasn't no
yes.
black
No,
men.
man,
You
was
You
black.
definitely, them white motherfuckers back then was raised by black people.
Getting nursed
Raised
by the
by-
black woman.
Exactly. Them motherfuckers weren't raising their kids.
Don't come with me with black stuff.
So,
I'm really
As strong as a mother as this lady was, she decided to have an open casket to show. And I just want to point out like how strong this black woman
Put
was
her
to be, no,
baby.
this woman did the most strongest shit of anybody I ever known, man, woman, president, non-president, that anybody ever did. Your baby, your flesh and blood, to have an open casket, to have to bear that, to show people what they did.
Man.
It takes not only a strong black woman. God called on this woman for something. And for her to do that for her baby, like for, and that whole thing, they said it was a hot day in Chicago. They can smell the shit from outside the church.
I remember
I remember that.
Take me there.
Yes.
You
Right
couldn't
off the
recognize this shit. And my whole thing is like that. This woman has not been convicted, although she gave a confession. This
Saying that she
woman is
lied.
still, and I feel like this.
They can send Bill Cosby
You
old self
can't-
to jail.
yeah,
They
but-
can send her
but-
old
Yeah.
ass to jail.
But a
And-
black man, 30 years later, you're going to fucking jail. Like what?
And for some shit that honestly is not as credible as this
Some
shit.
emotional trauma on the D
Yeah,
real,
like,
which
this
is
when
real.
No.
it comes to Bill Cosby, let's be honest, that was a time where everything that he did at that party was socially accepted.
Yes.
He wasn't drugging, slipping Mickeys in the
Yes.
people drink. They
Them
knew that they
bitches
were
did
taking
that.
that drink. They
They
knew
did
they were coming
that.
to this
In that
party and
time,
taking
too.
these. Yeah, they were
Bruh.
taking.
Yeah.
They knew what
And
was
I'm a
going
strong
on.
believer, and you put yourself in a grown person situation, you are grown.
Listen,
Hey,
and when it comes to Emmett Till, what year was that?
it was in the 60s.
It was in the
60s.
60s.
Listen.
50s. Yeah.
Listen, my mama was born in 1954. Okay, my daddy was born in 47. My daddy was born on a sharecroppers plantation in Platteville, Mississippi. My mama was born in Greenville, Mississippi. Okay, my mama was the first graduating desegregated class at Dominican High School when she moved here. Okay, I remember distinctly driving down south because we did all the time because I had my great auntie in Chicago. In Mississippi. We drove down there every summer. I remember getting off the exit going into Pine Bluff, and I remember getting pulled over. Now it was 3 cars. It was my uncle's car who lived in Pine Bluff, who owned the gas station off the freeway.
Right.
It was us and 2 cars from Milwaukee that was following him. Pulled over. Nobody did anything wrong. We weren't speeding. We were literally coming off an exit.
Right.
That was the first time I had ever seen my uncle, who was like Superman, cry. You know what I'm saying? Because he felt so powerless at how this white cop was treating him, and he could not do anything about it, because if he would have did anything, it would have been a very likely cause that they would have killed him. And this was well into, I'm only 28.
Right.
I was born in 93. You know what I'm saying? So if I can remember it, I don't remember how old I was, but your memories really, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Like your
you never
memories really
forget
start about
nothing like
6,
that.
you know what I'm saying? 6, 7, you
Yeah.
really can remember things. So I had to be around that age group. If it gets to the point that things are happening now in the present day that we have on camera, on videos, on street cameras, on body cams, you mean to tell me that you don't want to learn about your history at a time period when things could not be recorded, things could not be broadcasted like it was. Everything was via radio. It was hearsay, she says, just like the closed casket. From what I heard, the casket was closed, but in the movie they made a point of saying that it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was open.
definitely
I
open.
remember them saying the smell, but I don't remember them saying it was open. I thought that it was closed.
She opened it. She had to open
That was
because,
me.
because it was open and, and actually we got pictures of his body because she
Yeah.
wanted everybody to see what they did to her baby.
It is something to be said about a society that, and back to the cancel culture, that can cancel Bill Cosby,
Right.
who was having parties, you know what I'm saying, who was giving willing participants drugs of their choice.
Yeah.
If you can send this man to jail, but you can't turn around and send a woman who literally caused the
kid.
death. This
A
man,
kid.
it's a man in jail right now because his work vehicle brakes went out and he caused the accident.
Yes.
He's in jail for something that was out of his control.
Yes.
And yes, it's a few other things that could have been regulated that he could have did, but he was not responsible for the lives of those people who were killed. The company was.
Right.
And if he can go to jail for 100 and something years,
Right.
then I don't care how old that lady is.
Yeah.
Look,
She's
and
only 65.
the
by the
only
way.
the
Right.
only
Yeah.
person
She's
the
only
only
65.
person who can't do no wrong in my eyes is Betty White, and she the passed now.
Hey, rest in
I
peace,
love-
Betty
Rest in
White.
peace.
Shout out to Betty.
Shout out
That's my
to
Betty,
girl.
Betty White.
definitely shout out
Thank
to
you for
Betty.
being our friend.
But you know what
Thank
though?
you
I
for
want to tell y'all
being a
like,
friend.
hey, Betty White, for real though.
She
She's
is my
our
friend.
group. Yeah.
First of all, side note, did
Yes.
y'all know they had a Golden Palace show? So after Dorothy left, yeah, it was a spinoff of the Golden Girls.
Yeah.
They had a hotel in Miami.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I did not know.
My mother, because she loves that show. It's called Golden
It's
Palace.
called Golden Palace.
Yeah. My mother loves that show. She loves all the shows.
No, not a spin-off.
There's an episode that's never been able to be aired again. Don Cheadle, first movie role started there. He was working.
I know exactly episode.
And was being white disrespectful. Blanche got his ass on camera.
Hey, now hold on. I want to say this because I think I know that episode you're talking about. Was this the one where they hung a Confederate flag and he took offense to it? Now with her, she was like, I mean, no, this was what's the promiscuous one out of all of them?
Blanche. Yeah.
So Blanche.
Hey, first of all, she wasn't promiscuous. She was free spirit. And after this, we gonna go into our subject.
She was a player.
That was my favorite hoe.
She was a player. Hey, she was a player though. But you know what? It was a Confederate flag, and he was basically saying like this is disrespectful to what's her name. She was saying, hey, this been in my family. She didn't know the significance of that, and to.
No.
I mean, she knew, but it was sometimes white people is so ignorant and so belligerent in the shit they don't know that what's wrong.
Yes, what's wrong?
Is wrong.
It's not.
Okay.
Yeah, that's different.
It's
and
a
so
culture.
This
a culture.
This is how I feel about things like that. Even when I was because I told y'all I still go to Greenville every summer. I love Greenville. I go down there, and if y'all in Greenville right now, because I do got cousins out there, y'all ship me some tamales. I'll send y'all my address. Just inbox me because I need them. They're the best Mississippi tamales in the world. Okay.
Yes.
Oh Jesus, I had a moment. All right, but I still go down there now. And I was driving. First of all, my auntie street that she live on is called Wild Willow Road, and Wild Willow Road, but they just changed it. It used to be Confederate Road. Just changed it. Then I go down her street, and in Greenville they have one major street. It's two major streets: Highway 12, which is horizontal, and Highway 1, which is vertical. It's this big. You can drive through Greenville, and I know you drove through it. Okay.
Now, for the people that don't know, like me, where is Greenville,
Mississippi. So
yeah, I only went there once, and I'm not going there.
So it's a Greenwood and it's a Greenville. It's a almost like a split in the highway that you exit. You can get off on one. You either going to Greenville or you going to Greenwood, or you stand on the path to go past. I can't tell you exactly where in Mississippi it is. But it's a nice distance from the border. But it's not on the Gulf. It's not down by the water. Right. You got a good little minute to go before you get to the water.
Gotcha.
Wow.
So I'm driving down Highway 1 because I know Greenville. I told you I've been there since forever. I basically drove my first car in Greenville. I'm driving down Highway 1. I'm looking to the left, and I said, "Oh, that's a nice house." And then I read the sign. I'm like, "Oh, plantation. That's a plantation house." They're still giving tours of this plantation house.
Yeah.
Tours. You can go take a tour of the big house on the plantation.
Yeah.
Because they still have plantations. The city of Pantherburn, where my daddy is from, is a plantation. The plantation was so big, meaning he had so many slaves that they were able to turn the plantation into its own city. It's Pantherburn. If you Google it right now, they have 75 people there, an average age of 5, and 0 marriages and 0 divorces. Because I looked.
You know what though? But
it's
it's still houses, and even in some of these, like, you just don't know about, but it's still. And I want to tell a story and just how serious like the South was, not only in that time, but just in a later times in the 2000s. I remember this because this when Nelly first came out with that country grammar. Me, my mother.
Ooh, that boy had that smear and that band-aid.
We took it. Look, hey, and we was bumping that shit all the way down. Now I would never forget this trip to Mississippi. I've been there once, and it just scarred me. Type shit.
Mm-hmm.
It might be different, but it's not. But it scarred me. We go to Mississippi. Now I'm a city boy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yes, ma'am, and no,
them
ma'am.
Bugs got you.
Like stuff like that. Like like with my mama, I'm not disrespectful, but to my grandmama, I say yes, man. No. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not disrespectful, but we went inside this store, and we getting our stuff or whatever like that, and it was something like to the effect of I said like on some or some all right type stuff, and I didn't say yes, ma'am. That and the people I went in there with, the other kids, they was looking at me like. like crazy, like, bro, what, like, and I'm like, what
Finish
the
the
fuck?
sentence.
And I'm like, because I ain't say yes, ma'am. I must have said all right or something.
like, okay.
They said yes, man. Yes. I said all right. You know what I mean? Something like that. And they was looking at me crazy. And it's like, from what I got, what that was like, they was really on some scared shit. And it's like at that time in the South,
I don't think that's what it was. I think it was your perception at that time because that was your reality. You know what I'm saying? Your perception is your reality. And I think that they might have looked at you and been like, what's going on? But not out of fear of the white people, because your grandmother or whoever their parents would have hopped on their case if they would have heard that.
And it's like, I wasn't disrespect, but it was just the energy I got from that.
Made you feel some type of way.
Like, it was like, damn, they got not just being disrespectful, not just, but damn, it's like, I'm not, if I don't know you, yes, ma'am, and yes, sir, is a sense of
somebody that you respect.
Yeah, somebody that you respect.
Yeah,
If I don't know you, I'm gonna be respectful, but I don't have to.
But okay, so can we talk about the immaterial? But no, because I want.
I'm gonna go back to that in a second.
Actually, that's related to what he's saying. So the thing about it is this: Emmett Till was out there visiting. If you don't know the story, he was visiting his aunt and his uncle
down south.
They came and knocked on the door and they asked to bring the boy out. The aunt and uncle was so afraid that they gave this 14-year-old boy up. I don't give a fuck. But at the time, I had to think about it. Like I was talking to my partner today. I said, I don't give a fuck because I love my nephew and nieces. If they came and knocked on my door, you're gonna have to shoot me. But the mentality was so beaten, and when, you know how they always say, pride down, they take him out the home, they put him in prison, they kill him, all those things like that. It was so bad that this black man, his uncle, gave this little boy up to.
He tried to plead.
Yeah, but just think about it.
At that point though, because for my family and for the people I love, oh yeah, especially kids. You ain't coming to get.
But just think about it.
You ain't coming to get.
But just think about it.
Come on, I'm grown. I done lived.
And the reason I say it is because it's the mentality that you're probably talking about, which I hear what you're saying. You're saying it could be a perception. The mentality you're probably talking about is what he probably had. He had the mentality of, I'm afraid, or even what you're talking about your uncle. He's afraid. He cried. This man cried. Your uncle cried. Who was Superman? He cried, and that's what it probably was. They had such they instilled such a fear into these black men's minds.
It's not a fear, it's a reality. You know what I'm saying? The difference between that is we are born and raised at a different generation in a city. You know what I'm saying? My auntie tell me stories about them coming to burn crosses in her yard.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? My auntie tell me stories about actually people being lynched in front of them. It was not I'm scared of what they're gonna do to me. It's I've seen them do. Right. And it's a different type of fear when you have witnessed. Like I'll never forget. You know what scared me shitless. The first time I ever went to the Black Holocaust Museum, before, not the new one that they got over there, but I grew up on 4th and Garfield. So I know the Black Holocaust Museum, but it was the original Black Holocaust Museum. Right. My first time ever going to the Black Holocaust Museum, the guy who owned it was there. And he talked about how they hung him and his friends and how he survived because I don't know if the rope broke or something like that. I don't remember the details, but 2 of his friends died. They were hung. He was hanging from the tree. They had the picture of him and 2 of his friends being hung from the tree. And he survived that and moved up north and was able to start the Black Holocaust Museum. That's a different type of fear. Yeah. We have never experienced anything like that. The stuff that these cops are doing to us is nothing compared to the torture and the torment that people have had to watch their family members and their friends go through. And it's different because down south, it wasn't the judge, jury, the cops, and everybody in your neighborhood or outside of your neighborhood was against you, and they could anything that they said would be true.
The law, it was final. It was done.
Wasn't I'm about to call the police on you, and we got black police pulling up. No, it was the police force was white, the fire department was white, everybody was white, and if you got one black person, he might have been an Oreo because he wasn't on our side.
Once again, it's the fear we're talking about, that fear that you've seen it and you're afraid. You're so afraid that you like, I just don't want to say nothing. I just want to.
It's you really can't though. It's not really I don't want to. It's you literally can't. It's gonna be. It's one of those things where when I think about it and I think about the movies that we watch and I think about things and then I look at it in perception, like I've never been at a point where I felt like if I did not stand up for this other person, or if I did stand up for this other person, that they would kill all of us. I've never had that fear in my life,
Right.
which is why I'm able to be like, no, I'm not
No,
gonna do. Because
exactly.
normally, if somebody else intervene on your behalf, you
Yeah.
good. They gonna leave
Yeah.
it alone.
Right.
That's not how it was back then. Back then, if they would have said something, the whole
Yeah.
house
Would have died.
would have died. And
That's crazy.
you know what I'm saying? Like kids and everything. So let's just say you as a parent, this your nephew, but now you got
Your whole
4 of your
family.
own kids in this shotgun house, one door in. Because when I think about my mama in them house that they grew up in, it was a shotgun house. You can open the front door and shoot to the back door.
Exactly.
Literally shoot through the aisle.
Exactly. That's the kind of house he was in. He's in a shotgun house.
So you come into the shotgun house, you got people at the back, people at the front. If we tell you no, you not only gonna take him, you gonna kill me and my children in there.
Now I'm gonna say in conclusion,
My niece is my child. I'm saying like, bro, but it's and I feel to my core what you're saying, like, bro, like it's easy to say when you haven't lived in fear like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I
Yeah,
can't- I
exactly.
completely-
Yeah.
And that's
And
that was
it's
my
easy,
point. Like,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
couldn't say it 'cause I was like, how do I couldn't say I would go say no because I've never been there.
Yeah.
and you know,
Yeah. What you
and-
saying?
no, go ahead, yeah,
No.
No.
Go ahead. That's what I
no. But you know what though? In conclusion, but for real, until you in that situation, some situations I'd have been in, so I, held my own. I know I can, but definitely in that situation, that's the situation because it's death either
Yeah,
way.
it's different.
But real shit, man. It's like I feel like definitely motherfuckers should be held accountable.
Yes.
Motherfuckers should be, what's the
Yeah.
Oh,
name?
Bill Cosby accountable. Yeah. she should
I'm
be held
like
accountable.
definitely though,
'Cause
but
I
it
feel
should
like-
though. It should though because it's not the first time, wasn't the last time, but it's like this. It's
It won't
like
be
It
the
was
last
it was a
fair.
case that had national attention.
Yes.
So it wasn't the fact that other people are doing it. It's not the fact that it's happened since then. It's about the fact that you had the opportunity for this particular case to finally not be, you know what I'm saying? Like to close it, to give somebody some
Well,
closure.
you know what's funny is actually if you go to I've studied Black history in college.
Mhm.
This was the beginning. This actually started the civil rights movement. Emmett Till situation started the civil rights movement.
Yeah.
His death was the beginning of why we even have a civil rights movement.
No matter what race, you know what I'm saying, no matter what situation, no matter you have a child.
Right.
Anytime a
14-year-old
child
boy.
is taken by adults, that goes to show you. And then you have this black child who was taken by adults, and that just goes to show you how much disdain that they have for people of color. That boy didn't do nothing to nobody.
It's so much.
He wasn't
unjust.
from there. It wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
unjust. Like, yeah.
and it's one of those things, and stuff like that has created urban myths for black people right now. Like my uncle told me before he passed away, the one that was down south, he told me, "You can't date nobody lighter than me." And my uncle was probably about as dark as my phone. You know what I'm saying? Like my uncle was chocolate, but he had this thing of you can't date, and I was dating a Puerto Rican right there, and I was like, well,
She said, coming to meet you.
Right.
Well.
Well, I guess I'm gonna bring him to the family meetings
and
and
I was dating,
barbecue.
but just think about it. And I had a thing where I was dating Puerto Ricans and light skins because I had a complexion issue. You get what I'm saying? And my complexion issue wasn't because of white people hating black people. It was because society had a preference towards lighter skinned people. So I didn't want to have a dark skinned child.
Ooh, talk
You get
about
what
it,
I'm saying?
girl.
So that was my own personal struggle that didn't have anything to do with the civil rights, but that became the after effects of it. And let's be realistic. Lighter skin and fairer skin people.
Right fucking now. Talk
Yeah.
about it, girl.
Hold on, pause. Who was we? Because you yellow.
I was
You
gonna say, girl, what are you
you was
talking
a
about?
house nigga, okay? you was a house nigga. I'm going to the field. hey, I said, hold on. Because you wasn't in nobody field. You wasn't even in the garden, so you was wiping off tables. You was dusting fine china.
Don't be putting me with you.
Yeah. You was
I'm talking slick because I'm going
yeah,
outside.
yeah. Your mama was master's side piece, okay?
Let her know. Let her know.
But just think about it, and it even goes back to then. When you think about slavery, you have a desire for dark-skinned women, but not one to recognize them for being the people that they are. So I like
Music
you.
videos.
I think that you're
Chris
attractive.
Brown.
Yeah, I think that you're attractive. I think that I want to sleep with you. So much so that I'm going to bear kids with you, but I'm never going to accept you for a human being. I'm still going to look at you as, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never going to look at you as a whole person.
I agree with
but
you.
then you have a light-skinned baby, and now the light-skinned baby is, oh, well, this baby is a little more. Have you ever seen that movie Pass? You watched that movie? I watched that movie Pass.
What movie?
It's a movie called Pass.
Passing.
Oh
Passing,
my God.
yes.
Passing with Tessa
That goes to show you both sides of the spectrum. You have the light-skinned people who know they have light-skinned privilege. You know what I'm saying?
It's on Netflix.
And they want to fight against it. They like, listen, I don't want this to be my legacy. Like, I want to earn everything. I want to be black in the black. I'm about to get locks. I'm about to wear my fro.
Same.
I'm about to marry the darkest. Like, I know light-skinned girls who will not look at a light-skinned brother. I mean, you can't do nothing for them, but tap the dark-skinned brother next to him.
I
like,
know. Yeah,
you
same.
can't. And I also know light-skinned people who feel like if you date dark-skinned, you polluting. Like, baby, we light-skinned.
I want a pretty
We
baby,
Creole.
all type of craziness.
Talking about some good hair. I know plenty light-skinned girls with nigga hair.
Right. Hey,
Don't get
no
me started on
bull.
that. Don't get me started on
Can
that.
I hold on? Pause. Wait. So I can't have my what the fuck moment.
Oh, come on
Go
now.
on.
Talk
Go
your
Hold on,
shit.
because I want to talk about it.
Talk your
Okay, we
shit.
sorry.
Talk
Yeah,
your
shit.
shit.
I want to talk about that colorism and texturism and all that other
Let's talk-
bullshit
I-
talking on. Yeah,
Because
I want to
actually-
talk
yeah.
about. I want to address the shit.
Let's
Okay.
talk
First
about
off,
it.
Hold on. Address it as a light-skinned person.
yeah.
I just want you to know.
Let me.
We
Bogus
love
as
you.
hell.
We love you.
That's kinda
We love
deep.
you. We love you.
Listen to me, like first off, that's the only way I can address it if I'm being truthful. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like first off, I've been attacked all type of ways. Like, is you mixed or something? Like, hold on, what the fuck that's supposed to mean? Like, am I supposed to be mixed to be beautiful? Am I supposed to have some type of whiteness up in me to show my strength? You know what I'm saying? For you to treat me like a motherfucking delicate rose as I am, with all the swear words included. Anywho, I'm saying though, like, bro, I've been blah, blah, blah. I could talk about it, bro. Like, motherfuckers assume because you motherfucking skirt.
Let me
Hold
feel-
on.
I feel your pain. I feel your
Hold on.
pain.
I'm gonna say this shit. Yo, like, you don't gotta be mixed to be beautiful, bro. It's all type of shit. Like, because you light skin, you supposed to have this nice ass hair. Who the fuck said nappy hair wasn't nice? I want to talk about it.
Hey,
Who the
listen,
fuck said that?
I'm not gonna lie because I don't have
about
the
that.
average
Who
kinky
the
hair.
fuck said?
And I was so upset as like when I went natural that I did not have kinky hair. Like I have to work to get Afro puffs. Like I have to tease my hair, let it dry, like blow dry it, all type of stuff because I have naturally fine curly hair as a dark skinned girl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And let me
Go
and let me-
ahead, brother. I know you feel me.
because
Give me that
my
drink.
brother
Got me in my
can
feelings.
contest to this right here. My brother can contest to this that my hair, I have very good hair. I take pride in my hair. And I recently grew my dreads.
What do you consider good hair?
What's the fuck is
good hair is thick hair, healthy hair.
Okay.
No,
That's right.
now listen.
That's, hey,
It's
put
thick
your
hair and
claim on
healthy
it, my
hair.
brother.
Because listen, I grew like real shit when I was younger. A lot of people wouldn't believe me. I had real nappy ass fucking hair when I was younger. I grew out of it to where my hair was still curly, but it became a finer texture.
Uh-huh.
What I'm saying is my, like far as my hair, I went through that nigga stage of having hair.
Yeah.
You know, and you can attest to it, but my hair has gotten better. But one thing about the black gene, the black is beautiful hair. The black, when you got that thick hair and thick shit like that, I like went through it though.
I feel like kinky hair is literally shows the resilience of black people.
Oh,
You get what I'm saying?
I love that.
Kinky hair is the only hair that you can manipulate and do anything to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My hair is so fine now that braids can break my hair out. But if you get a good kinky hair, that baby can have French braids, box braids, knotless braids, everything. You can flat iron it. You can hot comb it. You can braid it. You can lock it. You can do whatever.
You
It's
cut
the
it off and
only
wave it.
Yes, it's the only type of hair that can maintain any type of hairstyle.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Fine hair cannot do that. So I think that people have to look at the way that you look at your hair and look at you, what represents you. And I'm not saying people that have fine hair and people that have curly hair, because I have fine curly hair. No, my braids slip out my head when I get box braids and stuff. Like they fall out because my hair is literally like, I'll show y'all the picture. My hair is so curly. I can't even use African American products. Like I have to use mixed chicks products and all type of stuff. Like because my hair is so fine and curly and it irritates me.
Same here.
Yeah, it irritates.
It irritates me. trying to grow dreads for years, and
You
I
know, the
could,
it's like yours, like mine.
and unfortunately, but that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And it's, you know what I'm saying. But then somebody will be like, "You got that good hair," and I'll be like, "I mean, do I? I mean,
But do I really?
but do I?
Is it really good?
And I want to talk about the colorism thing you said because as a light-skinned brother, I've experienced colorism on both sides, on not only from white people, but
First
also
of all,
from
you ain't all that light skin.
well, okay, somebody they consider me
You
like
You more like
I'll go after you. But,
you more like a butterscotch. You know,
but
warm
you
caramel.
really okay,
just developed like color, because we like when we was younger, we was definitely like he was definitely lighter than
when I went to what is it, California, I just got this dark. I ain't gonna cap it.
I went to Baltimore for 2 months and came back with a 10
because I was very, very bright. And the thing, my problem was I run into the spectrum, this issue on both sides of the spectrum, from dark skinned black men and from white people. And when I say that is white people, they'll hire me on, or they'll like me more than they'll like the dark skinned brother. Like I have my partner's dark skin, my little brother's dark skin. They'll talk to me more, they'll respond to me more, they'll have a conversation with me more than they'll have a conversation with my dark skinned partner or my little brother. That upsets me. It frustrates me because they're still wonderful individuals. And based off the color of their skin, they have this mindset. They're mean. They're more violent, and that's not even the case. My little brother is probably one of the most sweetest people you'll ever meet in your life. But the problem is that because of his skin color, his father's African. So because of his skin color, they put him in the box of being a nasty person, or being a violent, or a person that is give me another word for that.
Aggressive.
Why do we? This is why I love these people. I love it. An aggressive person, though. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's not fair. Now, the issue I've had, and this is my experience. This is just me being honest with you. I run into a few dark-skinned men, and a lot of them have a problem with me. And I'm just being 100 with you. I feel like they have a problem with me because they put me in the box of being this light-skinned pretty boy. He's pretty. He's this. He's that. He think he is better than this. He think he's more educated. He think he's this and that. And I'm one of the most down-to-earth brothers you'll ever meet in your life. But because I feel like colorism, it really does exist on both sides, even in men. In men, like in the black community, they'll look at me and they'll put me in that box, and they won't get to know me. They'll get to know they'll talk to my brother before they talk to me, and I think that's unfortunate. And I feel like,
but it's not just,
what the fuck,
and that's just not a light skin thing. Like, and I actually am very fortunate. I feel like I am a very friendly, sociable person.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so I have been to PWIs. Like, I didn't go to an HBCU. I went to PWIs. Like, I went to college at Cardinal Stretch.
Yeah.
Graduated from UWM. Like, and I had never experienced like racism for real until I was partying with my friend in Whitewater. And I mean, I got put out the white. I wish I could tag. I wish I could call Maya and tag her right now. I got put out the city of Whitewater because them white people tried to play with me. Okay, we were at the bar, and the bartender was white, and he was literally refusing to serve me because I was black, and I didn't peep it at first. So I'm in there. But that was my first time ever. But just think about it. Yeah. I went to Eastbrook Academy. I went to Pius. Like, I've been around white people, and I knew it was a thing, but I had never experienced it. And my family is blackity black. You know what I'm saying? Like, we blackity black. Like, we Negroes for real. So like, when I was at Cardinal Stretch, I used to do my weave in my dorm room, and I was cooking everybody food. Okay. Like, they knew I was blackity black. So it's never been a me being palatable to other people or changing who I am. It's me being me, and people accept me for being me because I'm so true to myself. So I've never had that problem. But when I went to Whitewater, and this person who didn't even know me was refusing to serve me. And I was like, oh, maybe I'm from the east side of Milwaukee.
What about it?
You know what I'm saying? I'm from the east side. I did not realize that it took me a second to process it. So I'm in there, and I'm at the bar, and I'm a bartender. So I'm like, okay, I know how to, excuse me, baby, when you get time, let me, whatever. And the person just ignored me and walked away. And so then they come back, and they take the orders from the white girl next to me, and then the white girl on the other side of me. And I'm like,
okay,
maybe they've been standing here a substantial amount of time, and I'm just walking up because I had just walked up, but he had came back. So I'm like, okay. So then he walks away. He gets their drinks, and then I'm like, okay, so can I have and he walks away. Problem number one, and you know me, I'm confrontational. I have absolutely no problem speaking my
As
mind
you
on any
should.
subject
or
with
saying
anybody
something.
or
Why
saying
not?
something
Why
to
not?
anybody. I don't care because what you gonna do to me?
I mean, why
And
hold
if
your
it's my
tongue?
time to die, I'm right with Jesus every day. So
I'm right with the Lord.
I'm right
every
with
day.
the Lord every day.
Not
I love the Lord.
Not
I
my prayer
accept the.
before I walk in this building.
I accept the Lord
I got
Jesus
my
Christ
drink.
Savior as the head of my life. You know what I'm saying? All the time. So I'm like, okay. So he comes back and he takes two new people on the side of me, both white. This person and this person. My friend walked up to me like, "You still standing here? Like, what's going on?" I said, "Maya." We call it. Well, her name is Boots. So I'll call her Boots. Boots. I swear to God. I was like, if he walk back over here and not take my order, I'm gonna give him the show he looking for. She was like, now she ready to go because my friends is trained to go. If I'm going, we all going. It's up and it's stuck. So he comes back over, and I told him, I said, darling, and you know me, that's my language. I call everybody darling, 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 sweetheart, honey bun. If I don't remember your name, sweet baby sunshine, come here, let me talk to you. I'm one of those. Yeah, my family's Southern. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, darling, I promise you, if you bypass me and you take other people's order, it's gonna be an issue. And again, he looked at me and he said, and he walked away and brought back 2 big drinks. I looked at my friend. I said, if he bring these white girls back this drink, I promise you, he gonna be wearing them. Child, he brought the white girls back that drink. I took both of them.
Yeah.
Now I'm
As
ignorant
you
in the thing. Now I got to act like the nigga you want me to be because you done pissed me off.
What did he say?
Nothing. Get her out of here. Get her out. Security had to come get me.
What's so crazy about that is that they want to see that. They want to see that. They want to say, be like,
And my thing was, I never yelled.
but
I never cussed him out. I never jumped on the thing. All I did was pour the drinks on him. And I said, I bet you serve me now. And that was the end of it. I didn't get out of my
They
thing.
only see the end. They never see the provoke.
You know what?
No, the person who was working security said he does this often.
But you know
And
what?
he's the acting manager. So I can't do anything about it because security guard was black.
I will say this because real shit though, people, I feel like this. You have that power to not take a person there.
Mm-hmm.
You have that power to not do that. If you want to take a person there, because people do little bitch shit and little childish shit, and it might not be direct disrespect, but indirect is the same as direct disrespect. So I feel like if you definitely like deliberately not fucking with me, you know what I mean, and I know that, and I speak upon my shit or act whatever type of way. No, it ain't time to play victim. It's time to own up to what you did, because guess what? If you came to my establishment as a black person and I didn't, compensate you or treat you like a paying customer,
A human being.
you know what I mean? It would be all type of wrong. It would be all type of anything, but vice versa is not that way. And what I'm saying is, listen, y'all got to deal with it. Y'all created this monster.
We ain't
Y'all
gonna make it to the
created
topic.
this
I'm gonna have to
shit,
call
bruh.
this who you calling a nigga.
But no, real shit though. Like,
Yeah, I know.
hell
I'm here
yeah,
for it. I'm
like,
here for it. It's legit
fuck,
conversation.
like,
We just
like,
gonna change the name.
fuck all that shit. Like real shit. Just like on that shit for real though. Like real shit though, nigga. You shouldn't have asked for the job, nigga.
So
shouldn't have-
this is my philosophy with everybody. I say you cannot control the way a person reacts to anything you do. That's why you should be cognitive of your actions towards people. I said whenever I say anything, I am fully prepared. I have fully evaluated every reaction that you could possibly give me, and I'm fully prepared to combat that. So when I say that I'm confrontational, I'm confrontational for real. I'm gonna say this, and I might have to whoop your ass afterwards because of how you react. But I'm gonna say what I gotta say regardless. And if you're not ready to have that mentality with me, then you might want to watch what you say to me and how you say it to me.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's not even what you say, it's about how you presented it to me. No, you're not gonna talk to me like I'm some random.
You're not gonna run up on me and charge me up and say anything.
You're not gonna charge me.
You're not gonna say
up.
what you want to say to me, and then I'm gonna be like, well,
no,
I'm sorry you took it that way, because I could.
No.
But if I'm not in that mood that day, I'm not. I'm
Right.
not.
And my favorite line nowadays is, baby, my daddy name is Fred. Do you know Fred? Well, you about to meet him because you
Oh my God.
because my cousins know, and if my cousins are watching this, y'all know my daddy.
And I
Do you
feel,
know Frank?
Do you know Fred?
Okay. Well, we actually could keep this segment as who you calling a hoe, because my what the fuck is was you there for my 14th birthday party? I don't know if you were there or not. You might have been there. I had
First of all, your 14th birthday,
Yes.
you lost your virginity.
no, y'all. So
I'm like,
He said who you calling a hoe? Like he was about to,
the liquor.
like he was about to, he was about to tell us how he got bust down or
I'm
something.
not
Oh
gonna
my
lie,
God.
because I've been there for a lot of parties, so I mean, I gotta.
Okay,
refresh my memory.
so the reason I said what the fuck, because this at the time I had a girlfriend, right? She lived in Atlanta. Okay, God bless her little heart. She just added me on Facebook again today, right?
Aww.
Okay, so I was
Welcome.
I was 14. I was 14, right? And I threw a party. I threw my 14th. No, she was in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Damn. You was nasty.
I just want somebody to give him that cootie cat.
But no, so I had all my cousins and all my male friends spend the night. We all spent that in my room, right? All the boys. We all was in the room, kicking it all in the room. So I got a girlfriend that she in Atlanta. She had big titties.
So she showed you that cootie
So
cat.
I've already seen that in the titties. I seen that. But this goes back to the Drake.
This Steve's son.
So let's go back to
the
the Drake. So she in Atlanta, right? We had so I decide to me being funny, like I like to be, of course. I like to be a little bit funny and a little comical.
Yeah, okay.
So I asked her to have phone sex with all my cousins in the room, right? So
You know what? I was.
He said I was there. He said nigga.
so listen.
And he was being nasty.
You know what?
He
You know
said
what?
nigga.
Hey, wait. I got a question.
Listen,
I got a question. So wait, you asked her in a room full of niggas.
She knew.
No.
In the room?
She didn't know. She didn't know. So we're on the phone. We're having phone sex. So mind you, every guy in the room is asking her to put something in her pussy, right? So
wait.
So listen.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Time out. Tone.
I said put the
So,
yogurt on the pussy. But
I know you got to leave shortly. I got a question. If you so leave, do I just press a button to cut this off, or what? Because if you have to go, I understand.
You know what?
But we need to get through this
I'm gonna
segment.
let him finish the story, and I'm gonna tell because I was there.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna tell him about it, but
I need to know how many young men was instructing this girl to put stuff in her vaginal area. And I want to know what type of stuff was y'all like. Was she shoving lotion in her Gucci? Like, what was she doing?
I'm not going.
So this is the funny. My item was the one that was the most horrible, right?
What was your item?
He said,
And this your girlfriend.
You gotta wait.
I tell you,
let him finish the story.
Ladies, if your man
I was
asking you
listening.
to do some strange and unusual things at home, you leave
Make
that man
sure,
alone
motherfucker.
because they don't
Come on,
need you
speaker.
no well.
He said put a Power Ranger with hot sauce. Just ruined your coochie. Don't listen.
So you was drinking before Drake.
Okay, so look, I was Drake got this from me. So listen, got cousins saying like, yeah, tell her to do this with her click, tell her to do that, tell her to rub her titties, da da da. So we didn't all went around in a little circle. So my irritating ass, because at this, I don't like her, of course, like that. I'm on you.
Obviously
not.
Y'all are running a virtual gangbang on this young,
so I said,
14-year-old young lady. Like, what is wrong
she
with
was
y'all?
6. I was 14. She was 16. Let's be honest. She's older than me.
So y'all was running a virtual gangbang on a 16-year-old young lady. And look at him over there, like, yup.
He was younger than me. He was 13.
It wasn't that uncommon to have a bitch have phone sex at that time.
At the time,
It wasn't an uncommon thing.
Everybody has had phone sex, but ain't nobody having phone sex with 12 niggas in a room.
But
and each y'all gonna take your time.
You know what, Phil. Okay.
So listen. So then I said, what you? I said, so how does it feel? She said, it feels so good. I said, so where you at right now? She said, I'm in my room. I said, go to the kitchen right now. So I said, go to the kitchen right.
First of all, you got a traveling show, okay?
It's a true story. He said,
I said, go to the kitchen. She went to. I said, grab a hot sauce bottle.
I'm leaving. I'm getting the fuck.
She said, literally, she was talking sexy. She like, yeah, I'm in the kitchen. I said, grab a hot sauce. She said, huh?
Exactly.
I said, grab a hot sauce bottle.
Trying to be said, ugly ass.
So she said, okay. So she grabbed the hot sauce bottle.
Yeah, you hear that hesitation in her voice? She was concerned.
I said, now rub the tip of the hot sauce bottle on your pussy. And so she said,
Y'all just saying shit. They say hot sauce.
No, I said it. No, I said it because all these niggas in there liking it. Me, my ass is actually thinking this is a joke. I'm finding it hilarious because I'm like, I don't like this
like
bitch.
bitches.
I don't like right. I don't
No,
like
no.
bitches. This is really actually unnecessary.
Let me intervene here.
So wait, I got a question.
Let me.
Actually, I want to say
No.
something about the tip of the hot sauce.
because
Hell
it
no.
was like this. Phil, first of all, he started it all. Phil started this whole thing off. We didn't even know he was on the phone with this bitch, but he had her on speaker and she was going.
I am so perturbed.
Now, mind you, I'm not as innocent because I didn't have females to do this shit and we
got
did the
Drake
same
over
thing.
here. Fucking freaky ass.
But it was like this. So basically, he did that. Now everything we send, now mind you, is about 6-7 different motherfuckers. This is a birthday party.
Yes.
So it's about 6-7 different motherfuckers in here. Now mind you, we all got different voices, but we like on some funny shit. Rub your titties, bitch.
Yeah.
We on some, so we on some funny shit. Now mind you, all this shit on speaker. Everything that went. I mean, she was doing it. So
She was.
It was
She
funny
was.
because I know Phil, and I've been knowing Phil all my life. And the thing about it was, Phil, I knew like this nigga. I'm looking at Phil, and I'm like, you funny as a motherfucker, but bitch, rub your titties.
He said, you OC's a motherfucker.
Crazy as a motherfucker, but
Rub your titties.
rub your motherfucking
The right
titties.
one.
Nigga said,
Crazy,
let me hear your coochie.
Oh my
He said, let me hear you smack it. These motherfuckers putting the phone against their.
That shit funny as hell because she was doing that shit, folks.
First of all, I want to announce
Oh.
that if you was fucking with me and my nigga Phillip back in the day, best believe that you was smacking that coochie and I heard it on the phone. I just want to say y'all was some freaky motherfuckers.
Some real
and
shit.
I'm willing to bet you got cool more kids.
I'm more than sure.
Yo,
So I said, I didn't take it even farther. I said, okay, I put the hot sauce bottle in, put the pussy, and she says, I don't know if I want to do that. I said, no, it's gonna feel good. I said it'd be fine. So by the way, every time she does, every time I say
She
something,
didn't wash it. Like she didn't get the hot sauce off. Her coochie was burning.
So every time I say something, I put the phone on mute and bust out laughing. By the way, so I'm like,
it's gonna feel fine.
I said, be quiet, cracking up. She said, I said, yeah, that feels good, doesn't it?
She like, no, it's burning.
He said,
It's burning.
I said, open the bottle. I said, open the bottle and drip some hot sauce on your pussy. She said, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Oh God, I'm not doing that.
I said, you already put it in your pussy. You might as well go drip the hot sauce on it. Everybody in the goddamn. Why did the whole room start laughing? Why did the whole fucking room start?
It said no
And
mute,
you wasn't
nigga.
even on mute.
No,
we did
Hey,
though.
hey.
Turn off the phone. They
Hey,
fucked me up.
Pause.
They fucked me
Pause.
up.
Fuck yeah.
It's the fact that Shorty on your Facebook page now. She probably
Said,
having
maybe
a
he forgot.
Hey, she reminiscing right now. Like I'm about to kill this nigga. Oh God. And now she know who you is.
Bruh.
She'll be all right.
She done had him on a 10-year sabbatical, like on a G, bro. She like, he
She'll
forgot
be
about
all
that
right.
shit. He
She'll
don't
be all
know.
right. She'll be all right. And
Well, you know-
and the only reason because it was like, is this?
She was going though.
Yeah,
like,
she
The
was.
thing about it is, before with the hot sauce, even with the hot sauce, like she was rubbing it on her pussy, smacking her pussy, like letting it.
Yeah. Literally,
I
like
gotta-
she
I
was
gotta
making
say-
noise. Yeah, she was putting
It was
First
it
of
was
all,
chicks
first
out
of all,
here
my
smacking
first
that
problem
pussy
is
to
at
a
16.
speakerphone.
At 16, what the fuck was you doing with a 14-year-old boyfriend?
I was cute. Come on now, hold on, relax now.
Hey,
Hold on,
let's-
chill
let's
out now.
toot our own-
Hold the fuck on now. Right, hold the fuck on now. Hold on.
Let's talk
Relax
about
now.
it.
I want to tell y'all the truth. Like Shay painted the scene with Drake. I'm gonna paint the scene like Shay painted the scene with Drake.
We was some smooth niggas. And definitely, if you fuck with Mickey back in the day, you'd have smacked that pussy on that speakerphone
Bye.
for me.
I
just
nigga,
want
first of all,
Shay,
hold on, pause. Let me tell you this about. Let me take my motherfucking shoulder out. This motherfucker. Hey, let me take my shoulder out. First of all, nigga, if I was fucking you back in the day, nigga, you would have been making nut videos saying my name. It would have never been me smacking no coochie on the wall.
Hold on. And you know what? I wouldn't doubt that. But guess what? it would have been vice versa.
Shay, do you want to tell them the truth? How she wasn't smacking their coochie, she was smacking them apps.
She definitely
She was definitely
Well,
not doing none of that shit.
that motherfucker was splashing water.
Yeah.
Whether she was splashing water or beatboxing, guess what?
She was doing it. You were entertaining
you
me.
took the time out to do it, and guess
It's
what?
been nice on this episode of the Dosage.
Totally cool.
It's been wonderful.
Is she a hoe? Is she a hoe?
Who you calling the hoe?
Hold on.
Nah, she was
you
in
calling
whole
the hoe?
activities and didn't know it wasn't her fault.
I wanna say on
She
this
didn't
show,
know she was entertaining the whole room.
The
of
whole
motherfuckers.
gang.
WTF has been a major success on this motherfucker.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Hey, listen here. You got
I
the
appreciate
daily
you.
doses of the complex.
I appreciate
on the WTF moment, the first one.
I had to end it on the hot.
And-
We started off with hot sauce. We had to end it on the hot sauce.
Uh-huh.
We had to.
Hey, this might be the whole show.
Yeah.
Hell. We only
more
got
time for
WTF moments.
Oh
Say
my
you
god.
Cool.
Oh, my-
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Listen,
Under the TDR umbrella.
I am behooved. Okay. I'm
glad I went last. I'm
this-
glad we started with hot sauce. We ended with hot sauce.
First of all,
You
let
know-
me say this to everybody who don't know my brother Phil. This nigga don't even like coochie.
He don't even like bitches.
Let's talk about
Don't
this.
even
Hey,
fuck
let's state this for the general
He ain't just
public.
playing.
He does not like vagina.
And the
He play too
piggyback
fucking
what you
much.
want. I remember this nigga. Listen,
I had all the
Phil,
bitches. I had all the
listen,
bitches.
all Phil had them bitches. And I want to say to look, my nigga Phil. Listen, I gotta share this story because my nigga Phil been my nigga since the 3rd grade. My nigga been my nigga
The
since
bitches.
the 3rd grade. Now listen, this nigga, I remember, bro. Listen, this nigga didn't even like bitches. But let me tell you how this nigga ego is. Now listen, one day we went to the movies, right? Northridge. Everybody know Northridge was
Problem number one, Northridge. Okay.
Yeah.
But listen, this nigga didn't even like bitches. So this what we'll do. You know what? This is what we'll do. We'll be with my other nigga. RP my nigga Ant. I love my boy, man.
Love my boy, man.
We'll be all together and we'll be like this. We see 2 bitches or 3 bitches. Meaning if we seen 2 girls, that means we got one of them gotta find our own shit.
Yeah.
We see 3 bitches, we in there. So it was like this. Hey, which girl you want? You want the one in the wasn't name, one in the wasn't name, this and this and this. Now listen, this time all the girls are pretty cute, but it was the type of caliber of bitches.
Everybody cute when you
because
14.
we young.
Hell.
No, but we young and shit. So the bitch he chose got more freedom than the bitch I chose. I'm trying to kick it. I'm trying to kick it and chill with this motherfucker.
Her mama
this
strict to the
motherfucker ain't got
motherfucker.
no motherfucker.
She had Bible class. She ain't got no.
This nigga, let me tell you, the nigga ego
That was probably me.
was big, and he still, this nigga got the baddest bitch out the crew, and this bitch was down for whatever. And I was like, fuck.
And he wasn't trying to do shit with
I was trying to
her.
do shit with that bitch. I was like, I ain't finna know.
Hey, hold on. Take your mic down.
Hey, hold on. No,
And
but-
I mean, you this nigga wasn't doing nothing with her.
Hey, look here. I gotta really like my boy Phil. I gotta give a shout out. I gotta give a shout out too, cause this nigga. Hey, but you know what though? I gotta respect because the.
You said, first of all,
It's not for me.
on my Instagram, in case y'all didn't see that, this nigga said he was like,
It ain't for me.
It ain't for me.
It ain't for me. I said,
It's got self-esteem issue.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Don't let him tell you shit. You don't even like.
and she like, I'm ready to go all the way, and I'm like, I'm good.
He said it's prom, but never mind. No.
He said, how about you go there and I mean,
You're right. I said, you know what? I said,
I'm gonna call you.
I said, Craig. I want to talk to the girl.
And let
I'm
me
done
tell
with it.
you though, for the record, hey, listen, I give my nigga credit because definitely I done seen him with a baddie. He done put me on a couple motherfuckers, but I done seen him with the most baddest motherfuckers, and I'm like,
He said, bro, you want these bitches?
Him, like,
Do you want these bitches? Because I don't want these bitches.
definitely.
Yeah, I'm
He
like-
said
I'm like,
definitely.
and
been
you know
times
what's
like
crazy?
that.
They attract. They really like me. They like, damn. if he was only straight, I'm like, yeah, only if I was, baby. But I ain't. So,
And I wouldn't
and my
even
bro-
I wouldn't even doubt it that bitches fuck.
I'm trying to think about
No.
it. I think I might have hit you when you. Yeah, I
No.
would've hit you.
Hey, what you
Now that I'm looking at you, yeah, when I had to think about when I met you.
when we was going
Yeah,
out,
I might have.
this
Yeah.
nigga Phil was our meal ticket.
Oh.
Nigga, the talking to bad bitches, nigga, we have Phil as our friend.
Yeah.
Look here.
You know why?
listen.
You know why? Because straight men, like you have to kind of have a confidence about to talk to a bitch. I want to go talk to. I want to go be with this shit anyway. So
Listen.
I'm like, shit.
And-
I go talk to her. Shit. I
Listen.
introduce you.
For y'all who don't know, if you think I'm a bad bitch now,
Talk to her. Shit.
when Philip met me, I was an even better bitch. Okay, I'm just saying.
She was.
I'm still a bad. Now
He-
listen,
he
I'm
say-
a bad mamma jamma.
He
Okay,
say titties galore.
Still a sexy motherfucker.
but baby, I had a snatched waist and a fat ass.
Oh
Okay,
my God, she really did.
now I got beat
Titties-
everything: stomach, titties, ass.
I ain't never liked the confidence. It wasn't the confidence, but Phil, listen, Phil was.
It's why do it when you got
always
somebody
cool and
else to
neutral.
do it.
Yeah.
Because listen, I'm around my niggas.
Yeah.
You know, they acting wild, acting crazy and shit. Phil was the only nigga like he'll come in like, nah, this nigga real cool and shit like that. So they'll see me being low key and shit. Now I'm acting the fool with my niggas and
Yeah.
shit. But the time, like, if anybody's seen the 5 Heartbeats, it's a scene in there where Duck get JT a number of a bitch, and you know he start acting shy and shit. You know he.
I remember that.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Said
So he
from the
started
5
acting shy. So that was damn near what we was on. Like, you see my nigga, he over there cool and shit. Man, my nigga cool, go talk. See, nigga, that's you know, and Phil was the perfect motherfucker because he can talk. He can talk. See, I call it there, talk to the bad bitches. They friends gonna be all interjecting and shit.
Yeah.
Phil was the cool nigga that'll, you know what I mean? Come on my way. You know what I mean?
I'm fucking dead. Ask 5 Heartbeats.
I don't remember. I just remember
Hey.
knowing you.
I just wanted,
No, Shauna, you always have the personality to be like, you just had an energetic. I attract the personality. So
No, y'all met at the youth center.
when I see her, and I was like, I like her. I'm like, I like her ass. I'm gonna be her friend.
Yeah, like, and that's me. I'm like,
I'll be her friend.
I like you. We friends
I'm
now.
gonna be her. We gonna be friends.
No, like that ass. I'm really trying to think of how we met. Like I do not recall.
You
Look,
know
I
what?
brought you and Brave
That's
Story up
just
in there.
how you
Y'all
know
didn't meet
a
at the youth
friendship
center.
is a friendship.
Yeah.
Because when I met Phil, it was in the 3rd grade,
Uh-huh.
and I remember my mama and his mama was friends, and ever since then is you know that's been my nigga
that's
type shit.
y'all family.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I wasn't always as smooth. as I wasn't.
Let's talk about this nigga. When I first got it, I went to his house for the first time. Him and Anthony in the room talking about some. Y'all want to wrestle? This nigga used to love WWF. He like, you want to wrestle?
No, hey,
and I used to be like, nigga, what?
hey,
I walked in like,
hey,
nigga, what?
I was a tomboy, okay? I was a tomboy until I hit about 16.
Hey.
And I ain't gonna hold you. I would have been wrestling with your ass
My
right up in
nigga-
there.
no, my
I would have
nigga-
been like, hey.
DDT know the
No.
Randy Orton theme song.
Hold on.
My
As
nigga
my-
loved wrestling to the point
No.
he knew everybody. He
As
knew
my
every
nigga,
character.
as my nigga say this, now listen, I definitely commend Phil because when he was younger, he was a lot bigger than what he was.
Yeah.
But I definitely always commend Phil because when that nigga got older, that nigga got up on his shit and niggas look better than us type shit. I'm a skinny nigga,
That's
but no,
Steve's
this
son.
nigga
Okay.
look, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
when we was younger, he was bigger than us. Me and
Right.
my nigga Ant.
Yeah.
So when he used to wrestle, nigga used to fuck us up because he didn't want to fucking wrestle. Phil didn't want to.
He used to be like, hey, that nigga was like the daddy. Like, oh, you want to wrestle, huh? I got
Look.
something for your ass. You want to wrestle?
I don't want to do this.
Two skinny niggas, and we think we doing something. Listen, when Phil, this nigga used to wrestle with us, she just last 30 seconds. That shit, that nigga used to put her
Get
on
off
her ass real quick. Like, all right, nigga, let's put on this game.
Oh, no, oh God.
He said,
Oh
"Let's put on
God.
the game,
I'm like, y'all want to play no more? They're like, nah, nigga.
Hey,
Nah, we good. We
He
straight.
said, he
We
said,
good.
no, he
Your
said,
big ass doing too much,
he
folks.
said, we
You doing too much,
straight.
folks.
Nigga
You
said
straight,
we-
bro. You
He
straight,
said,
bro.
we
We
straight.
straight, bro.
He
That's my
said,
nigga,
hey,
man.
look here.
He funny. Greg
Mhm.
funny.
I can't.
Greg is
I
He
wasn't
said, that's my
always-
nigga. I used to be Charlo. That's my nigga.
Hey, you know, and now that's the real friend. Yeah, he used to
Hey.
fuck us up. We used
Hey.
to.
That's a
we
friend.
used to want- Hey,
That's a friend.
hey,
though.
he used
Phil
to.
used to fuck us up.
Hey.
Look.
It get
My
bad when
boy.
you be like, hey, you see this scar on the back of my head right here? I think that nigga
Listen,
jumped me on my
ain't
head
no
like
already
8
be over there.
times.
This nigga come over now. Listen, Mind you, we done jumped on this nigga back, doing all type of shit. This nigga Phil said, okay, it's that time. Hey, picture, you remember the scene on Friday After Next when Damon had both them niggas in the headlock, Craig and Day Day?
Oh my
That's me and my nigga Ed. He had both them niggas, both of us in the nigga. Look here.
I was like, why are we? I walk in the door. I don't get a hey. I don't get a hey. I don't get nothing out of this. You want to wrestle? I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Let me tell y'all how much Craig a real nigga. Cause on the G, I would have been like, yeah, we had an equal tie up in there back in the day. So I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Craig is the realest. Bro, you the realest person I ever met.
Hey.
No bullshit. Honestly,
I feel
no
you though,
bullshit.
but that's real like family get together. Like I remember when my cousins used to come by. So I'm the only child growing up. Like I have siblings, but
Niggas
I
weird as
didn't meet
fuck
them until I was 16. Second of all, even when I met them, they
Niggas weird as
my
fuck.
kids until I was like 16, and they all like 20
And they thought
years
you was a
older
weird
than me.
cousin,
You
I ain't
know
gonna
what I'm
lie.
Like
saying?
some real black daddy nigga shit.
Yeah, for sure.
And I definitely want to give a shout out to all the black daddy nigga shit y'all be doing.
Yeah, and they like.
That's my dad.
I think my youngest sister like 15, 20 years older than me. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like when I was 16, she damn near she got kids. You know what I'm saying? My niece is I got a niece right now, a promoter at a club.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And she one of my younger nieces. The rest of them older than me. Yeah. So I remember my cousin used to come over. I used to have my cousins come over. They were like my siblings. It was my twin cousins. They were girls. So then they had an older brother come over, and we used to fuck they brother. Rest in peace, cuz I love you. Rest in peace. We used to fuck him up, boy. We used to. Hey,
What
hey,
is
he
wrong
used
with
to-
girls? They always want to hit
No.
niggas hard as shit.
We used to
What
hit
is wrong
him.
with
We used to
women?
beat him up, and then we was manipulative. We used to make him do all type of shit that nigga didn't want to do. We had
You
him
say
outside
cleaning the
eating
room?
worms. No, we had him outside eating worms off the ground. We had him outside.
You know what? Let me. No, first of all, I want to say something. I want to say something about that because I have female cousins. All my female
used to
cousins
her wiki
ain't no
dick?
bitch.
Hey,
I know your people are
look,
cousins.
and
You know
and
it's mine,
I want
shit.
to say, and I want to say this.
Ain't none.
Listen, and that's
None.
why, and that's why. Listen, everybody should be held accountable for
Right.
their shit.
But they shit.
Because-
Oh, your shit.
Hey,
Oh, your shit.
Because I have a female cousin. Let me tell you a story.
Y'all
and I
wanna
love
cancel some shit.
my great grandmother. May she rest in peace. This the only time I ever almost cussed or said something anything remotely
He
to
was like,
that.
I was
And
got
this
my ass
situation-
whooped.
When I was younger, you know, I was a hyper motherfucker.
Yeah.
Me and my cousin, I used to stay at my grandma's house all the time, so we damn near grew up with each other.
Yeah.
She used to whoop my ass. I was the nigga. Like I was my white token. You know, I was her white token. Shout out to my cousin Angel, my cousin Snooki, your baby, your wife.
Hey, Snooky Boo.
But let me tell you, when it was time for us and she wanted to go somewhere, guess you? Hey, go ask grandmama if we can go to Denny's or go to
She was
McDonald's
light-skinned.
for breakfast. And guess what? She'll
Not
go
the
every time. So
token.
listen, me and Snooki used
Cause
to fight all the
she
time.
knew life was gonna beat your light skin ass up already. They had to give you
Hey,
something.
look, she used to get nigga. Hey, and I tell her all the time, nigga, thank me, nigga, cause you got
He said
Denny's
thank-
on me,
he
nigga.
said thank
You got
me.
McDonald's frappes on me, nigga, because I was the nigga that did.
Hey, hold on. First of all, pause, time out, quick sidebar. McDonald's. I know y'all got this McCafe shit going on, but y'all niggas need to get that old cappuccino machine that you used to have. Cause I grew up off of
Hey,
English toffee and French
y'all
vanilla.
Y'all need to get
okay?
that old cappuccino machine. Yes.
And
Oh yeah,
and
go
to
ahead.
add-
Go ahead.
And to add on a quick side note, y'all need to stop lying and y'all need to order that motherfucking ice cream.
On the G, y'all need to stop
because
lying about that
guess what?
motherfucking ice cream machine being motherfucking.
I
I'm overall,
worked
y'all.
at a corporation to where I seen how you order shit, and y'all lying about the ice cream machine. Not
It's ain't been there. It's high school, bitch.
Y'all lying and y'all not ordering that ice cream. Look here. Y'all need to get that frappe machine going and that ice cream machine going. So let me, you know, my cousin Snoop. So one day, you know, we older, and I go to my great grandma's house. My great grandma, my grandmama stay, you know, downstairs from each other.
Yeah.
So I go in, everybody there. Hey, you know, grand, how you doing? Make, you know, give her a kiss and shit. Now my grand, let me tell you, she don't hold no tongue for nobody.
Oh yeah.
She the type of motherfucker. She said what's on her mind all the time, don't give a fuck.
Uh-huh.
But she
That's me as a grandma. I can't wait to be a grandma.
Plate.
Period. That's
yeah,
what
I'm gonna cuss you out, and I might fight you.
what
Come
you
get your
say.
plate.
Don't
Say your
her
shit.
So, nigga, one day I come in the crib and it caught me off guard to where like I almost ain't know who I was talking to at the time. She was like, Lil Craig, because that's what my family called me on my daddy's side, Lil Craig.
Yeah.
They said, she was like, Lil Craig. I said, yeah, Gram. She was like, Snooki still whooping your ass. I said, man, hell no, she ain't whooping. I mean, no, Gram, she ain't. No, hell no, it ain't nothing like. Hey, that was the first time I ever like, hell ain't it, but hell no, like that was the first time I ever said anything. I was like, man, hell no. I mean, no, Graham, hell no, Graham. I'm like, no, Graham, she ain't never doing that type shit. Like she,
Grandma whooped your ass, didn't she? Grandma, hey, you was mad.
Like, bitch, I'm in high school now, bitch. I'm
Why you want me fucked up?
I'm, you know what I mean? I'm on a
Hey,
football
that
team
nigga chest got big. Whooping who?
Hey,
Whooping who?
I'm like,
Grandma?
hey, I'm
On
like,
gang, Granny. On gang, Granny.
I'm like Eddie Murphy off life. And the nigga he think about whooping me, he better wake up and apologize, motherfucker. Look here. Oh my God. I'm gonna tell you, when she said that, it caught me off guard and I said that, but guess what? The next time I seen my cousin, I hopped on ass because that's all was played in my mother.
Y'all think I'm a hoe?
Hey, hold on, wait. No, hold on, time out. Because you started this story by saying your cousin let your bitch. So let me guess, you hopped on ass and she whooped yours.
No, I hopped on her ass because at this time I'm in high school.
Shit.
Yeah. It wasn't because she used to give me when I was younger. But when she said that shit rung in my mind. So the next time I seen my cousin was just chilling. It was just me coming over my grandma's house one day. And regular day. But in my mind, I'm like, Snooki still whooping your ass. Snooki still whooping your ass. So I'm like, when I seen my cousin, hey, look, I said, but what's that shit you was talking though?
Listen, he said we haven't fight in 3 years.
Hey, listen, at this point, I ain't seen my cousin in a minute. Oh my God. It's been a little minute since I seen my cousin. So I was like, hey, cousin. She was like, hey, what up? I said, what's that shit you was talking though? Wow. I ain't talked to this nigga, seen this nigga in a minute to the point where it's like.
She said, cuz, I do lashes now. What you talking about?
She said, cuz, ain't no hi, how you doing? How life is?
Mind you, this how petty and how effect this had on me. I seen like my grandmama, she used to keep, you remember them trays? Yeah, that you put your stuff on?
I guess I remember saying.
I don't.
I walked in her room and she had a tray sitting there, so she just made some food for to eat.
Right.
I ain't giving a fuck.
Yes.
The tray.
Yes, the tray.
I ain't give a fuck about the food, about none of that shit.
Oh my God.
I was like, hey, cuz, I was happy for a split second, and then just to enter me, I just in my mind, I was like, Snooki still whooping your ass. Snooki still whooping your ass. That's what's playing in my mind. So I'm like, what's that shit you was talking, nigga?
Oh my God.
So
what is
that day?
Let me see that charger over there.
I flexed my cousin. And I got the better of
my cousin. I got a question.
But I just want to let you know, like, I was
got the better.
But my great grandma was even more pettier. And I just want to shout out to how petty of a person she was.
I got a question, y'all. I got the one over here, love.
What did her
I got a question. If my Instagram died while we was on live, is it gonna save my life?
Well, I don't know. That's a good question.
Cool, because we've been talking for like a smooth
you know what?
hour and a half. Nigga, what this was the topic.
We gotta go.
Hey, we bringing y'all back for a part 2. We gonna finish. Who you calling a hoe?
Please.
Hey, for real.
Yeah, we gonna start with hot sauce again.
No, yo, put drips of hot sauce in your coochie. Let me see. He said I was the first Drake. No.
And the Dosage, listen, when we get on, because definitely on our show, we was off topic and went on some
Yes, I said.
Like, you know what?
It was like R. Kelly. I was so over. I said, get him out your system. Get it out your system. Get out your system.
When we meet up, it's that shit.
Yeah.
Get it out the system.
Without any further ado, I'm gonna try to navigate this thing in the right direction.
He said from now on, no. Really, at the end of the show, at 58.9 seconds.
Else, you already know.
I got it.
Yeah. I don't think it saved it.
Right. But,
damn.
But fuck it.
Okay.
Let's get on this topic.
No, no,
because-
Okay.
No.
Oh.
No, we can. I mean, yeah, Tom about to leave. He showed me how to do it.
So I said, let's do it another day because the mic's gonna
Yeah,
die.
the mic's gonna die.
My shit saying minute and 3 seconds left.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and close this out because I want your mic. I don't want the mic to die.
I
While
want it.
All right. Well, good people. You dosers. Hey, you dosers.
You
You dosers.
Yes.
Y'all, first of all, let me shout y'all out because I went back there and looked at the computer. I promise I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna charge my tablet so I can be able to reply to y'all when y'all comment next time.
Dog.
But y'all are leaving so many comments on there. It is a ton of y'all viewing. Like, I really appreciate y'all rocking with us.
yeah,
And
man.
we will get on and probably go live in a little bit. I'm about to feed them, y'all. I cook for my guests.
Yes,
Yeah.
I appreciate.
I'm gonna feed
ready to
them,
eat.
and then we
I'm
probably
hungry.
gonna get back on there. We might go live. We might do whatever just to talk to y'all, do whatever, which is cool. But I appreciate y'all for rocking with us. This is our second episode. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Coming back.
Dosage.
I am Chae Harris, the hostess with the mostest. as you can
Yes.
see. And I am giving you your daily dose. Tune in next Wednesday and every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. And thank y'all for coming in. Shout out to our guest, the Complex Podcast. You know,
Shout out to us, the couple, man. Hey, shout out to my girl Shay.
Man.
Hey,
Yes.
listen, my favorite BBW.
ooh.
As a BBW,
Don't talk to me like that.
Oh God.
She's
She's-
and real shit, please, man. Tune in to her show, 7:30.
Yes.
Wednesdays.
Yes.
Oh my
And
God. Yes.
It, I love it. I love it so
Period.
much. I love you so much.
Thank you. I
love
love
you
you
The
too. I
energy,
love y'all
love
too.
for having me.
Y'all
You
are
are
amazing.
amazing.
And
Jinx.
Y'all are amazing, Jinx.
That wasn't wood.
Oh damn.
Jinx.
Yes. And it's probably gonna be next week. I'm not gonna lie.
And shout out to my damn cousin Shay, who gets on my nerve every chance she gets.
Yes.
Okay. It's in my turn.
It's your turn. It's your turn.
Shout out to my cousin who put hot sauce on bitches' coochies. He don't even like bitches. And he want to come from a lit ass family. I'm a lit ass bitch.
And soon as-
period, tune into my bitch show because you're gonna have a lit every motherfucking time.
Every time.
Period. Okay.
We
The
love the
dosage.
dosage,
And we
man.
are closing out.
See
Love
y'all
y'all.
later.
Peace,
Love
love,
y'all.
and hair grease. See y'all next week.
See y'all next week. Talk to y'all.